I hope you all are fine. In the previous video, we discussed the poem Wanderthirst. And in this video, we'll discuss the question answers of the poem Wanderthirst. Okay? I hope you have watched the previous video. If not, you must watch that first. Okay? So I'm going to start with the question answers. Let's begin. The first question is, what does the poet want? So it's a simple question. I explained you in the first stanza. Okay, this is the explanation of the poem, and I told you that the poet wants to see the unseen places and to know the unknown. So you can simply find out the answer from the first stanza and you can write down. So the poet has desire for going to different places and he wants to see the unseen places and to know the unknown. Okay, so the answer is so simple. He just wants to travel everywhere. So you can always add some lines from your side. The poet wants to travel a lot. He wants to see the unseen places and he wants to know the unknown things. Okay, he has a desire for going to different places. Now the next question. The next question is, how does the wanderthirst work in him? So, in the first stanza, again, the poet himself, said that the wanderthirst works like madness in him. Okay, the wanderthirst works like madness in him. And then he explained one more thing. He said that nature forces him to bid goodbye to all his friends and family members. So you can add this thing also, and you can add any line bit of your choice. So wanderthirst works like madness in him, and then you can just say this line that he has to say goodbye to all his friends and family members. He can't stay at home. Okay. So I'm moving to the next question. The next question is, who will guide him in his journey? Okay, who will guide him in his journey? And if again beta you can just see the second stanza, you can simply find out the answer. He has written that stars are his guide. Okay, so the answer is so simple that the stars will guide him in his journey. So there is just one word answer, but you have to write in a full sentence. The stars will guide him in his journey. And the next question is question number 4. What does he compare himself to? Now come to the third stanza. This is the last stanza of your poem, and you can just simply read the explanation, and from this explanation you can find out the answer that he compares himself to a ship. And you have to explain why also. Okay, he has compared himself to the ship. Like a ship, he has to go and he has to come time to time. Okay, beta? So he observes the return of old ships and departure of the new ones for the distant places. He compares himself to ships. Like a ship, the poet comes and goes time to time. So he has compared himself to a ship. He also doesn't stay at one place. Like ships, he goes to different places. So he compares himself to ships. Like ships, the poet comes and goes time to time. Now the next question, why does he ask the readers to blame the stars, the sun, and the white road and the sky? Why he's saying that they should blame them? Again, this stanza, the last line of the stanzas, he's saying that people should blame the stars, the sun, the white road, and the sky because all the elements demand that he keeps traveling and exploring the beauties of nature. All these elements, force him to keep traveling and explore the beauties of nature. Fine. So these were the 5 question answers. I hope beta you understood the answers and you will just add some lines from your sides also. These are just the hints. You can just write down in your own language. And I'll meet you in the new video with a new topic. Till then, take care of yourself.